or a dog? Cat. With no wave, no motion. But you can't see it. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. Never mind. I talk too much, bro. I told y'all the moon! The moon was important!
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jay. We're back again with another video today. Today we're playing the Blueprints. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, share, spread love, don't spread hate. Baby Jesus, to your face. Let's get straight into today's video. Peace.
Go ahead. Blueprints. Let me do that. And alright, it has all been changed, or should all be changed. Association with Raw Fury, a game by Tonda Ross. Shout out to Tonda Ross for making the blueprints. Yeah. KFC. That's the colonel right there.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament,
This is Alfred.
and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Okay.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Timely man is
Should
crazy.
my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Crazy work.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Oof.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
1993, man. 1993. The blueprints. Timely manner is kind of crazy though, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this in a timely manner. I mean, I can do it in a manner, but timely's crazy. Day one? I don't know how many days I gotta go through on this, so. Oh, I start off just like that. Okay, I didn't know if that started it off or not. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes. Excuse me. And all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. Overnight's underlined too, so that's an important key rule. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. Okay. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert Sinclair." Alright, what is this? The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. Okay. Antechamber. Entrance hall. And I can call it a day. I got 50 steps. Steps represent how much energy you have left for exploring. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you must call it a day. Okay. Okay. Which means I can look around as much at this as I want to. Going outside count, bro. There's no way. Okay. Alright. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, and seeing as how outside doesn't count, let's see. Let me just go straight, go forwards, starting off. How about that? Oh, okay. So let's see. A room to draft. Oh, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. I like that, but that gives me items, and that's a hallway which leads to more rooms. Let's see. I'd make the bedroom, and that's always a point that I can always come back to, except it's too close. I feel like it's too close to like the starting point, you know. I want it a little further down the line. So give me the closet, give me 2 items. Okay, 2 keys, I'll take that. Alright. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Alright. The closet is a rank 2 as well. Okay. Let's see. Lady dancing. Oh. What is this? 1 through 12. Oh, wow. There's a lot of rooms. Okay. Wow. That is a lot. Alright. Okay, so nothing really in there, but I did get a key. Alright, let's see. Parlor is a puzzle piece. Corridor is always left unlocked, which isn't bad. And the bathroom. Let's go to the parlor for the puzzle piece. Okay. Yep, grab that. A component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. So May 2nd. Remember that May 2nd is when this happened, when he sent it. There will always be at least one box which displays one true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Okay. So, one tells the truth, one lies, and the third one is always empty. So, okay. Alright. Wow. Oh, it's literally right here. This is the black box, which is a lie. This is the black box, and the black box is not empty. Oh my goodness. Okay. So one tells the truth, one lies. But there's 3 boxes though, right? I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, and only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So one of these boxes is lying. One of these boxes is telling the truth. Black box is not empty. This could be the truth, saying that this box is not empty. But then that would make these 2 lying and empty. But say this was true and this is the black box, right? Then this one or that one could be lying. So clear, because that one wouldn't be the black box. But say this one was the one that was lying. The black box is not empty. That means that this box is empty, which means it's one of these 2 that has the treasure anyways. And then it's the same thing with this one. If this one is lying, or this one's telling the truth that this is a black box, it's the same thing. So it's a gamble. Okay. Maybe there's a hint somewhere else that I'm just missing. So let's just say I trust this one, right? Maybe it's just easy because it's rank 1. So clearly this one would be telling the truth. Oh. It actually was telling the truth. Okay. Cool. That works with me then. Alright. Let's go on to the next room. Because I'm pretty sure I can always back out of this too. Let's see. So guest bedroom, I get plus 10 steps, but it doesn't lead anywhere. The normal bedroom, I gain 2 steps whenever I enter it. The nook is plus 1 key. Okay. So that would just go to the closets. That would be empty. Alright, then let me make this a guest room. Make it an empty one. So that way I can go to the right of the so that way, because I'm already screwed here, right? So, came left, up, bam, empty. Went up, empty. I can go right, probably go right again, and I can create our own little floor plan, right? Bam, got 10. All right, now let's see. Can't look at any of those or that. A note. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. Remember that. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly, KL. Okay. So he got a new game in the billiards room, which was always hard to locate. It was just always hard to locate. Okay. Which means billiard room is probably going to be a room by itself that we're not going to have like any indication of locating. But that also kind of makes it difficult if we want to use it. Laboratory, storeroom. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the bedroom. It's gonna have to be the bedroom here. Why they're giving it to me as such an early option, man? I'm not liking that. Ugh. Alright, so clearly I can open this. Yes, use one key. Bam. Dice and gold. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor pans. Let's go. That's not bad. It's not bad. I got 4 coins. Alright. Can't go in any of those. Nothing important there. What's in there? Nothing important. What is this? Greetings from the Reddington. Okay, that's actually it. It literally has nothing else on it. Who is this? Remember that moon necklace. She has a moon necklace. That might come in handy. For what you may ask, I have no clue. At all. But it could come in handy. Alright, here we go. Spare room, den, and a nook. Let me see. Nook would be useless. I say we spare room it. You know, maybe. Alright, can't climb up ladders or nothing. But that gives me an out so I can go. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. That's heat. That's heat. I can use one gem. I can use a gem. And I can make new draft rooms. That's heat. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. And that's what we just got, baby. Phone doesn't ring, doesn't answer. A clock that I feel like is in the wrong hands, but that's fine. A clock and a locket. So there's a locket on the clock. That's no way. That's in the entrance hall, right? Is that the clock that's in the? I think that's the clock that's in the entrance hall. I think that's the clock that's in the entrance hall. But do I want to waste more steps to get back there? Okay, not right now. Not right now. Let's see. That'd be useless, and that would be. That wouldn't be too useless. I could pantry, then storeroom it. Because pantry wouldn't be useless, actually. Pantry's good. Pantry's good. That one's nice. That one's nice. Pantry isn't a bad choice, actually. I am wasting a lot of steps coming back and forth between this. Oh. Wasted that because I didn't know what it did. Okay, here we go. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. So, in the pantry, somewhere in here, or somewhere around the pantry, I can get 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Patio. Spread gems in each green room. What? What did that even mean? Oh, this allows us to garden, though. Since this allows us to garden, we can get gems from it. Aha! Occasionally, you may discover small amounts of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious digging spots. Aha! Okay. Okay. Yep, that's boarded up. Oh, well, I figured there'd be a shovel for us here, but there's not. It's a beautiful place, though. But that means we did not get a shovel. Shovel, I do not know where it is to be located. Right, so let's hope there's... Whenever you enter chapel, lose. So why would I put the chapel down? Whenever you drop the bedroom, I can't do that, though. I can't do that, though. Because then I can't go anywhere. And then I'd be stuck. And it'd be game over right there and then. Yeah, so we're gonna do hallway. Gonna do hallway. Alright, but I can still go that way, which is fine. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Doors in the... Wait. Doors in the... Okay, so never... The west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. Alright. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Oh. These are good options. These are good options. Corridor isn't a bad option because it gets us further up to the antechamber. But these ones aren't bad. I can see all items currently in the house. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Okay, only problem is I don't have that many rooms. So it would be better if I had that at the end. Since I don't have that many rooms anyways, you know? So I feel like I should go den then, because... But what's the chance of us getting security again? Okay, let's do security. Ooh. Uh-oh. Alright, we got this though. Maybe security should have been a further longer. But hear me out though, security early on would also be able to get us. No, they wouldn't show us what rooms there are, so never mind. Nah, that wouldn't work. Whoa. Why he touched his own ass? I'm like, bro, what? Bro saw himself on the cameras and decided to touch his own cheeks. Like, dog, what? Welcome. Okay. View estate inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Okay. So I've collected everything. Oh, wait, no, go back to it. key card system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. The key card system is currently operational. Security level? Security level determines the amount of key card security doors that will deploy in your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with low setting and 5 and 6 with high. Alright, so we don't have a key card, so do that. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay. So take me back. Return to security menu. Log into the network. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now I can find a password. Wait, is that it right there? Nope, that is not it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be here. I'm sorry. I apologize. Get me out. A cam, B cam. Down. It is locked by an electronic key card. Okay, nothing here but 2 cups of... Oh, here we go. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December. Payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password is... Hold on, what does that say? S... Did I say singing? I think that said singing. The further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. I think it says singing. I'm going to try out singing. Because that's all I could really read from it. And I'm taking a huge guess as to what it could say. Because see, like, you see the S at the beginning, and at the back there's a G, but there's an ING at the back. Like, I don't know if you guys see that or not. Like, here, let me see how far I can zoom in for real. What is that? What did I click on? That's right. Here we go. Console game. Okay. So if you guys look here, right, there's an S at the beginning, and then there's a ING at the back. So it's SING, right? SING. So I don't know what else it could be but singing. So I'm going to put in singing because that would make sense since there's a theater. So let me put in singing. We'll see where that gets us. Log into network. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. N. And then ING. Sing ING. Oh. ING. Oh. Incorrect password. Okay. So it's not singing. What else could it be? ING. I don't know. We might have to come back to it once we figure more out with it. Once we figure more out with it, we'll come back to it. To draw red rooms while drafting, bro? What is that? Roll me new ones. What are these? Experimental house features. I'll be stuck. No. No. I don't want to have to end it off this early. Oh, I don't even have gems. Alright, bro. Okay. Please give me something useful in here. Table, dress, a hat. Hallway could be useful. Hallway would be useful. Hallway's the most useful we got, because we got to go up. Hallway's the most useful we got. There's another set of queens. What is that? Staff notes, June 15, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff, blah, 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 may draft whatever. Well, we're in the West Wing currently. Currently, we are in the West Wing. Okay, I'll put the storeroom down there, because then I can get gem, key, coins. Alright, I can get all this goodies. All this goodies. A boat. A bird. Horse. I'm seeing a lot of chess pieces everywhere. I will say that. I'm seeing a lot of chess pieces everywhere. So clearly chess has something important to do. +1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. Well, that's not going to be a lot. Here, maybe I just keep going up. And there goes my gem already, man. I probably should have rolled. Yeah, enter the coin.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Okay.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
And you find yourself face to face
I suspect
with me.
you wish me to look into your future.
Nah, I don't want you to look into my future.
Image is becoming clear. I see a boy.
That's me.
A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
Hey, chess pieces.
Something he was told he would not find.
46th room.
I see
Is that a cat or a dog?
a cat tied to a red flag.
With no wave, no motion.
I hear the wind blowing.
But you can't see it.
The flag does not stir.
Okay, it's supposed to be like that. Never mind. I talk too much, bro.
A door marked by a rogue moon.
I told y'all the moon. The moon was important.
It is always locked. It has no key.
Because you gotta put the necklace in there.
You have been searching for yet will not find.
I need to find the necklace then.
Beyond
I'm
the dark waters.
Oh my goodness, bro. I'm killing it right now.
What you have heard here has been foreseen
Okay.
by the great Alzara.
Well, what you don't know is that I've already figured it out.
Till the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That's fine. You gave me enough information as it is. I find this moon necklace that the woman was holding, bro. the woman had, and we're Gucci, bro. I'm gonna get in and out of that door. That's a 6th one for sure, bro. I got this. Give me my 8 coins. What you think you doing? No, I got 16. I'm chilling on these coins, bro. Play me a little music too, cause I just figured out this entire thing. Father, no father. I got it. Or granddad, my fault. Oh, that scared me. Special keys. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay, I have to do it. I have to use it. Right. I have to use it. But special keys. Oh, I still have the silver key. That's right. So I got normal keys. And I got a silver key. Will lead to a room with... I want to wait. I'm going to wait to use the silver key. Because the silver key will lead me to a room where I can have different sections going all throughout it. Okay, we want to go straight. Okay. We're going to go... We're going to take a right. My fault. I apologize for trying to make you do what I wanted to do. I guess you had a different agenda for us, huh? Okay, I'm starting to see fewer and fewer notes as we go along. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps, most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. See, I was just thinking that too. That I should be writing all this down, but I didn't want to, like, you know, sit here and cheat and everything. Well, it wouldn't really. It's using resources, so I guess I should write it all down. Weather, thunder, clouds, raining, storm. Okay, where are we now? Wait, where are we now? It would lead me to the right, up, and down. So maybe I use it here. You cannot see the floor plans while trapped in this room. That's scary. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Okay. Okay. I kind of need the dining room. It would only be rank 7 though. No, it's rank 6. Even worse. I wasted my key then. They made a fool out of me, bro. I wasted my key. Alright. Which way does this go? This goes down. Another door. Hold on. Before I even use that key. Okay. Less likely to find items laying around. Trap the bedroom, gain 5 steps. Okay. Maid's chamber. Alright. Maid's chamber. It'll be extremely clean though. As long as I don't step into it, I don't use a step. I'll use a key. Because then I can get another key. Oh, come on, man. I knew it, bro. I've been using my... Really? There's nothing I can do in here at all? Like, nothing? Not a single thing. Come on. So what's the point even of having you? Man. I could have re-rolled. I could have just re-rolled, bro. I could have just re-rolled. I know, I'm going. Mila. That might be important. Senka Ko. Huh. That's also might be important. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Ms. Babaj for details. And following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premise by Friday, November 6th. Miss Babaj. Okay. I feel like that Synco might be important. Synco might be important. Breaker box. So we're rolling for new floor plan. Package will be delivered here. Give me this. Alright. Now we're finally in this room. Let's see. Got a bunch of gears working on a clock. More chess pieces. Another clock with the keys not there. Oh, looks like you might need a key. Alright, give me that gemstone for showsies. Okay. Multiple clocks. Looks like you might be the one with the key who needs it. Spinal cords. Goose clocks. Okay. Oh boy. I don't think I'm making it far. This room counts as 2 bedrooms because it's a bunk room. Or do I want a courtyard? I want a courtyard. I don't want the chapel. I use the chapel though I do get up more. But I lose a coin every time I enter it. I lose a coin every time I enter it. Courtyard's green, which means I get a gem from it. So I lose a gem, but I get a gem. Alright. I lose a gem, but then I get a gem because it's... Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Alright. Now, only if there was a shovel would this have been extremely 10 times more useful. Can I just use it anywhere? No, I have to specifically use it on padlocks. Locked and I no longer have a key. Locked and I no longer have a key. Alright. I'm cooked. Absolutely cooked. Dinner! Oh my goodness, yay. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have an aquarium in your house. I don't, but have the dinner. Give me dinner. Alright. Now let's make it all the way back. All the way back. Oh, man. This is hard. Alright. I'm here now. Let's see if there's anything I've missed in any rooms. You know. View. Nope. Haven't missed anything. Alright. Well, we know it starts with S. So maybe it's S-Y, like the Synca Co. So I need a K. Synca and Synca Co. Incorrect password. Okay. I really don't know. Like, I really don't know what else it could be. I'm kind of screwed here. There's no way it's Sinclair, right? That would be crazy if it's just Sinclair, though, right? S-I-N Let's see. I don't think it is Sinclair, but that would be crazy if it was. Although I don't think it is. Okay, yeah. Like I thought it wasn't. Only thing is I really don't know what it could be. Because I feel like I haven't unlocked any rooms that it could be. And after the day resets, I'm not going to have any more of anything else. This is mad difficult, man. I don't think I can do anything out here because there's no padlocks. Alright, so I go to the front of the house. Maybe I find the key outside. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Maybe I find the key outside. You know? Okay, we're back here. Oh, I can also use the touchpad. That's... Ew. Okay, it did say... That's it? Okay. What kind of wish did I make then? Locked. Okay. There has to be something I'm missing, man. I just don't know what it is. I just really don't know what it is. Oh, some stairs down. Some stairs down. Maybe I'll find something useful down here. Maybe. Okay, a mine shaft. Mine shaft might be something useful. That's not the least bit scary at all. Yeah, because that's not scary either. Right. Right. Wow, I cannot see anything, which means I know you guys can't see anything. Wow, that did not really change anything. I still cannot see. Wow, okay. Yeah, still can't see. Didn't really change nothing. There is a sprint, bro. Bro, I can sprint? Are you kidding me? Wow. Now I find out that there's a sprint. Now I find out. Let's see how far it'll let me down this road. Ooh. If I somehow get a screwdriver. If I somehow get a screwdriver. Okay. Dang. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in this state overnight. Luckily, however, your scattering skills have been put to the good to use to... Oh my goodness. Your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Okay, so that's just calling it a day there. Okay. Alright. So that's just calling it a day. What's up here? Stomp. You know, I haven't seen any shovels yet, which is what I really was looking for when I came out here. I was really hoping I would be able to find some shovels, but as you guys can see, I'm clearly not having any luck with that. There has to be a shovel in there. Oh my goodness. Bro, and I swear if I found the number in there and I don't have it written down or nothing. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch this back and see if I had a number in there. That's where I would get my shovel from. Okay. Alright, well, we're stuck. We can't go anywhere because we have no keys. We have nothing. So we are going to have to call it a day. Man, this sucks. Alright. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have been reset. Oh, am I able to drop it? Can I drop it? Is that an option? I don't want to lose the sledgehammer though. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. We're getting closer though. We are getting closer though. Okay. Spread diamonds in each green room. Oh, I didn't even actually read it. I need to figure out what these rooms do. Dang. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to call it a day there. That's day one out the window. I mean, we got good information for sure, though. Total rooms 22. Rank reached 8. Steps taken 49. Items found only 3.